boom, boom, boom.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good to see you all here. Figured the best way to start off a live stream is to play a song in a new key. We'll see how I do. Empty out my pockets onto the kitchen table, all the dings and dents that will surely be there for forever. Well, I'm just hoping for another day. I'm sorry that I'm late, I'm just glad to make it home again. I dusted off the cobwebs and thought about the moment I was driving home to see her. Should have stopped off for burritos or anything to put me in a different place. I'm sorry that I'm late, I'm just glad to make it home again. Driving to the ER, I hope it isn't too far. Everything just takes forever, and I don't want to be here with all the noise, flashing lights, and the pain. When will I be myself again? Fooling myself that I'll ever be the same again. Well, I gather empty pockets and a mountain's worth of wishes. I'm just trying to move past this, but my body just won't listen. When will I be myself? Am I just fooling myself empty out my pockets onto the kitchen table. All the dings and dents that will surely be there for forever. But I'm just grateful for another day. Thanks, yeah. I did okay with it. It's a full step down from where it used to be. Just trying to figure out where to put that chorus to be able to deliver that well. Good evening, David. Live to Fly. Good to see you here. Camellia, thanks for being here as always. Dennis Bigfoot is here. Hello, Dennis. Joji, good to see you, Joji. They know not stopped in. If you're still here, hello. If you're not still here, thank you for stopping in. And Badjo, good to see you, Badjo. Charlie Gabaldon is here. Hello to Charlie Gabaldon. Everybody just give some love to Charlie Gabaldon, all right? Pookie's here. Hello, Pookie. Yeah, Pole Vault will be disappointed that he missed the solo song.
You can always play it again.
That's true. Delusican is in the house, and Maria taught me how to say Delusican's name properly.
I hope I'm right.
This whole time, I thought it was a combination of delusion and musician. I thought it was like
that would be also brilliant.
But it's Delusican. And then once she said that, and I looked at it, I'm like, oh, it's spelled Delusican. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. We got some news coming up. I'm going to be playing on a porch.
Another one?
Yeah, I'm going to be playing on but not just our porch.
A stranger's porch?
Yeah, it's going to be a stranger. Yeah, town nearby is putting on what's called Porch Fest. They're becoming more and more popular, and like a whole town does a party, festival, and they have performers play on all these different porches and backyards and stuff. And they have accepted me to perform there. So I will be performing on May 18th live on a porch in New Jersey. That's it. If there's more information than that I need to give, I will leave that over to my manager/production team.
I will be posting a link shortly, so that everyone can, what's the word? Hit the like button and stuff, and comment, react.
Yeah, do all the good things. Badjo, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so I won't get into the specifics because I don't like to share other people's information. But just everybody, just send love to Charlie Gabaldon. Give him all the good heart emojis that you can, and just all the best thoughts that you can. Left you by the popcorn stand, candy apple and heartbreak in your hand. I didn't know then what that last kiss caused. There were no raised voices, no tears at all. I never do you wrong, but I never knew I could do so much harm by saying nothing at all. You said to me, I guess we're through. I was caught off guard, just walked away, thought you were better off. If you didn't want this, why did you push so hard? I never do you wrong, but I never knew I could do so much harm by saying nothing. Later, night is over, I walk away, hoping my heartache is not on display. Your life seems so full without me involved. I didn't know my choice was gonna hurt so and Nacho, good to see you here. I think you can probably relate to this, playing as much and as often as you do. My strings today all of a sudden felt like they're covered in rust. So I'm sure you've had these shows where you start playing and your fingers hurt every time you slide around on them. So I will have to change these strings pretty soon.
You're not just filing down your calluses?
Maybe. Could be. Could be. That's how I keep them in good shape. Did I say hello to Pookie? I think I said hello to Pookie. If I didn't, hello Pookie.
And Delusican got their name from Delusional Toucan.
Ah, so I was right. I was just thinking with my own brain about musician instead of a bird.
It's cereal. Breakfast
Oh,
cereal.
from the cereal specifically. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a delusional toucan. Sam was his name. Wait, does that this?
Doogie.
I have no idea what you're doing right now.
Wasn't that make it sound?
I thought it talked. I thought it was Toucan Sam.
It was Toucan Sam, but I thought it also made a funny sound.
Okay.
Maybe that was just a...
I'm glad to know that she was just trying to replicate some sort of
Maybe
cartoon voice she recalled. Yeah, I'm like, should I call someone?
In the middle of the song again. Yeah.
So I started off the show with a song that I moved down into a different key, and now I'm going to do another one. I move the capo all over the place for songs, and periodically I try them out in different spots, and I've had a couple people tell me recently I should try moving some of the songs down a half step or a full step for various reasons. So right now that's where my voice is sitting better on some of these songs. But sometimes muscle memory kicks in, so I'll sometimes shift the music, but then my brain still tries to sing the old key. So I hope that is not the case here. Just got my brain new key. Charlie, I use the Martin Lifespan lights. I know that you're a big Stringjoy fan, and the next time that I have to buy strings, I'm gonna try those Stringjoys. I liked the gauge that it had, because it was like the A string was a little bit lighter. But I would definitely try some Stringjoys on Charlie Gabaldon's recommendation. Still placed, that was my fault. I was moving too fast, wasn't thinking so clear. Didn't mean to leave it here out in the open. Should be locked away. Whether I should have it at all is a debate for another day. Just when you think life couldn't change, but in one moment it's taken away. One mistake, and it's gone. He was ill-placed. That was my fault. I was moving too fast. I wasn't thinking so clear. I didn't mean to leave it here. So I got to work on the chorus a bit. The chorus, I sang the old key. It went up.
Is that what that sounds like when you do that?
Yeah, that's what happens when your mouth and throat and voice box and all that sing the old key, but your hands playing the new key. I did all right on the verses though. I think I've adapted to that.
Yeah, it sounds pretty. That last note was nice.
Cool. Thanks. So now the last one, Avoid. Good to see you. Development of Avoid.
Many thanks to Badjo who made a comment on the Porch Fest Porch Fest post.
Oh, nice.
That was very kind. Thank you, Badjo.
Cool. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Trying my best to get out there and play and sing my songs. See how it goes. I've been doing a lot of like open mics and things in the area recently. So that's been helping me get it. It only took me 1.5 years to get over being terrified on YouTube.
It only took you
45 years
45
plus
years.
plus 1.5 years.
to get over being terrified of being on camera.
Yeah. It's not gone. I've downgraded it from terrified to just a mild petrification. So now in person, yeah.
Sounds like a fossil.
That means it's just recently they found it. It's not that old. It's a mild petrification.
How pretty rainbows?
Yeah, we get pretty not pretty cough. We get pretty rainbows from when the sunset hits the glass.
Yeah. Nice.
It's pretty nice.
Did you see Teacher Julie Roche was here?
Oh, I didn't. Hi, Julie. Charlie Gabaldon, thanks. Yeah, you know what I normally do is I do an apple cider vinegar tea. It's apple cider vinegar and honey, and that helps. But then I have the habit of when I'm live streaming, instead of continuing to drink that, for some reason, I decide to drink coffee, which, as we all know, dehydrates your throat. But it's so yummy.
Those are all cookies.
Hey, Fab Daddy, good to see you. What's the next song? The next song is going to be Man Behind the Curtain. It's another newish one. I wrote it a while ago, but I've only played it a couple times. This was another D. Michael suggestion for me. Spec to your systems, all your bells and whistles. This armor is harming your beautiful heart. If you're brave enough, step out from that curtain, step into the light, and lay your armor down. The man behind the curtain, so weak and so frail, is finally singing, is finally proud. It's a fun one I enjoy to do. It was back. D. Michael has suggested 3 different songs for me to write. That was one of them. I'm going to do Bitmo Gray later. That's one of my favorite ones that he suggested. He just gives
Did
me...
he suggest that one, or did you make that up?
What, this one?
Bitmo Gray. Because Bitmo Gray was just his comment about the
Yeah. He made the
title.
joke about every year on his birthday, he makes a recommendation to Sherman Williams to create a new paint color in his honor called a Bitmo Gray. And then he said, I should write a song called Bitmo Gray. So I did. I wrote a song called Bitmo Gray where I literally took all these different comments that D. Michael had made in all the various live streams that we were in chats together on, and I made that song. And then he suggested I write a song with the title Paint in Your Blood, and I wrote that song. I don't play that as much anymore. I couldn't quite get it to be as good as I wanted. I might revisit it at some point. Right now it's on the back burner. And then Man Behind the Curtain, he texted me the title for Man Behind the Curtain. He gave me a little bit of backstory for what he was thinking, and I wrote that song as well. So if you're new here, these are all original songs, and I do them the first and third Wednesday every month at 7 p.m. Eastern. We also go live every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern. Last week we were outside on the porch, so if there's nice weather, we will be outside so you guys can look at the trees and listen to the birds as well.
So it sounds like are you like a songwriter? Is that
I'm like a songwriter.
what your title would be?
Yeah, it's kind of what I do.
And can you like help other people be a songwriter?
I can, yes. We offer songwriter sessions. Marie's probably put the link up already. Just guessing that by her leading questions.
Yeah, look at that.
There you go. And this is my email over here. I can only reach with this on right now. It's MichaelSongsOfficial.com, and then there's original music, and then I'm live on Sundays at 12 noon Eastern. This is so cool having a monitor. I can actually see all this stuff now. And then down here, I have to do first and third. But down here, Maria always puts the titles for the songs that I'm playing. So if you hear a song of mine that you like, you can remember the song title by seeing it over here, and then ask me to play it next time you see me, and I shall play it. Feisty Feather, good to see you.
And what's this thing over in the corner?
Which corner are we looking at? Oh, this is a QR code. It goes to a magical internet wonderland. It's a fun time over there.
It's fun times.
Yeah. Yes, Fab Daddy. I know Fab Daddy, he has been out on their porch drinking coffee and listening to us on Sundays already, so we just figured we would join Fab Daddy, and we went out on our porch and had coffee and played music last Sunday. So if you missed that, go back and check it out. It was kind of fun. The guitar it sounded good finger picking, but when I strummed, because we were just using a webcam and the microphone on the webcam, vocals sounded pretty good, talking sounded pretty good, finger picking sounded pretty good, but a lot of the strumming, I don't think that microphone could quite handle it. It was fun, yeah. The microphone on the webcam. premonition along the coast. We were laughing about all the men we'd be turning to ghosts. Never thought of them as lies we'd be taking away from their wives. Dog eats dog sort of thing. We were climbing to 30,000 feet. I was hiding behind this facade of metal and grease. 30 seconds is all we need to unleash bullets flying. I would do anything for you. We were told to be strong, that you had to be a certain way, but not you, and not me. We were told to be brave and to be seen as powerful men doing powerful things. I dreamed of holding your hand as we walked around the base, but you could be killed for such a thing in this place. 30 seconds is all we need, away from prying eyes and ears, my fingers in the curls of your hair. Your breath becomes my only air. Two thunderbolts in the sky, 40,000 feet high. I could live in this moment forever, and I may have to. We were told to be strong, that you had to be a certain way, but not you, and not me. We were told to be strong, that you had to be a certain way, but not you, and not me. Nacho's here. Thank you all for spending your time hanging out with us, listening to some music, drinking
And
some
maybe
coffee.
Some birds.
Huh?
And maybe some birds.
Maybe some birds. Can you hear the birds on the?
I'm not sure. It's hard because I can hear them in both things.
Gotcha. Yeah, we can hear the birds quite loudly here. I don't know if they're coming through on the microphones, but they are rather pleasant. They do a good job of staying in key as well. I appreciate that from
I've
the.
trained them well.
Here's another song that I've changed keys. We'll see. I'm just trying them all in different keys. See what happens. I saw pictures long ago. I forgot the words already. Just from listening to a different key. I saw pictures long ago of the streets were paved, of the streetlights worked. Oh, we never had it quite that good. Every street I knew by heart, we marked treasures on the maps the Lennies gave out. Oh, Ironside to Tuckahoe. Rode our bikes in the rain, made adventures out of everything. Oh, we never had it quite that good. It's been years, thought I had nothing to say. Funny nostalgia works its way on everything that shines a bit of grace. I miss that place. I have pictures long ago, same kid, different road. Oh, some things never change, I guess. 40 years, give or take, better man, less mistakes. Oh, I try my best to move ahead. Settle down, close by, never thought about the reasons why. Oh, I don't go back into that town. It's been years, thought I had nothing to say. Funny nostalgia works its way on everything, it shines a bit of grace. I miss that place. Ah, thanks, Avoid. I like the 6th fret. It's a nice spot to sit. I've realized why I messed up the words on that song. Is I was thinking about the key I was singing in instead of normally when I play a song, I think about the story of the song. So I forgot to be that little kid on a bike with a map. Little town. There's a real estate agent in our tiny little town, and they had these cool little maps that had the whole town on them, like this map of the whole town. So and they didn't mind, because we would always go at least once or twice a month, and we would get a big stack of them, and then we would draw little like treasures on them. So we would all be on our bikes. So if there was 10 of us, we'd grab 10 maps, and we'd mark all these little treasures, and then we all had to race to get to each one. So it was like treasure 1, treasure 2, treasure 3. So you could go all the different routes. Whichever route you thought was fastest to get there, and we would all and try to get there first. So when I'm thinking about that, I don't forget any of the lyrics. I'm totally fine. I'm just focused on the song itself. When I'm thinking about, this is a half a step down from where I used to sing it, make sure you're paying attention to the notes. Oh, all of a sudden I screw up and I forget what song I'm even playing. So there's a little tip for you.
Thanks for telling us the backstory of that story, too.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Thanks.
That sounds like a fun activity. Back when like kids rode bikes and had paper and pens.
Do they not do that anymore?
I don't think so.
Huh.
I don't think kids have paper pens. Do they know how to write anymore? They don't know how to write cursive.
I don't know how to write cursive. My version of writing cursive is still printing, but I do like a little squiggle on like the beginning of the first letter and a little squiggle on the end of the last letter of any word. And it's flashy.
Maybe they won't notice.
That's cursive.
What do you got coming up next?
We're gonna do Because of You. Because of you.
Because of me.
Because of you, we're gonna do Because of You.
Because of Chad.
That is true. Yeah. Songs from the Rural Room. Good to see you here, buddy, all the way from Belgium. Anybody that does not know Songs from the Rural Room, get in touch. Check them out. Mondays, I want to say it's 3 p.m. Eastern. I know it recently shifted because of all the time changes. I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern. He does what's called the Songwriter Show, and he shares music from a bunch of European artists, and occasionally he sneaks in some of us U.S. folk in there as well. It's always good to see. It's always good music. It's always great videos, and a fun bunch of people to hang out with. Delusican, I'm always taking requests, but I only play originals. So if you know any of my songs, you can feel free to toss a request in there. If I miss it in chat, Maria will be sure to let me know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And it doesn't have to be exact. If you don't know the name of the song, we will take your best guess. FYI.
Oh yeah, this is my version of. This is as close as I get to cursive. That's my handwriting. This is me sitting down, really focused on trying to have really nice handwriting that people can read.
Do people need to read that?
Maybe someday.
You're gonna sign it. That's what we're gonna do. Merch.
There you go.
Lyrics.
We'll sell off my my lyrics. They're all. Hope you guys like construction paper. Tumbleweed rolling through this vacancy. My mind keeps missing all the marks. There's a latency, but oh, it all lines up because of you. Oh, it all lines up because of you. I'm like an abacus, a little outdated and a lot untouched. I can't keep track of everything. It keeps multiplying. Oh, it all adds up because of you. Oh, it all adds up because of you. I'm like an open book, left it on the table, often overlooked. So many pages left unread. I'm like a dog-eared page in the middle of a chapter, something to say. You tore me out and held me up, and now I'm on display. A whole lot of nervous songs to play. You make me feel like I'm enough. You do. Oh, I'll all works out because of you. Oh, it all works out because of I am a man in love, it's the one thing that I'm certain of. I question everything else. I know it's all okay, 'cause I got you, and you would say your best is always good enough. Oh, it all works out because of you. Oh, I'm all I am. Okay. Thank you all for singing along in the chat. Appreciate that. What did I miss? Did Feisty do a funny comment?
I'm just trying to catch up. I'm back at the point where Delusican asked about your hat. That was a new hat.
Oh, Delusican, it's actually a really old hat. A lot of my hats have gotten dirty and stained, and I just kind of set them aside and then, used and sweated upon. So Maria pointed out to me recently one of my other hats. She was like, "What's wrong with your hat?" Because when I would dip down, she could see, like, from a year and a half of sweat stains. So I set that hat aside.
Wears his hats.
Yeah, and I was like, I'll have to clean it. I wear them for work as well, so, they get sweaty. So I just grabbed this one and cleaned it up. So it's an old hat, but yeah, I haven't worn it in a while. Thank you for asking.
We should have instead of a tip jar, we should have a hat fund.
A hat fund?
Yeah.
Buy more hats.
Hat fund. Pancake fund, hat fund. You wear hats almost every day, right?
Yeah, pretty much every day.
Yeah. Oh, also, Delusican did request Little Pond.
Okay.
Way up ago.
All right.
So
We are in the appropriate capoed spot for that song.
Oh,
So I will play one other song first, and then let me. What I've got to do is get better at memorizing all of the songs, because there's still a few that I feel uncertain of. Little Pond is one of them. I will put it out. So I'll get to Little Pond for you right after this. But first, let me say I remember this all differently. Then I hear you telling it. Yeah, I hear you telling it. Are you using this to get back in good graces with the family for what you did? It's a start. 'Cause when you fall, we fall just as hard. When you call, we always respond. Hey, we were all there and we love you anyway. Seen and heard the things you do, the things you say. Oh, the things you say. You can put all of that behind you now. Starting today. When you fall, we fall just as hard. When you call, we always respond. Look, we are all just a little angry. When your coat's not hanging by the door you helped put up, we worry. The dishes have been washed and dried and put away. Like every day, there's a plate waiting for you. If you come home, please Evening, Sandy Kirk. Good to see you here. I songs, oh, were piling up. The banks raised, it takes more and more to see out. My plan was to make it, oh, so hard to see. In here I'm safe, no questions at all. 'Cause I don't have the same hope that you do. All of my pages written down, doorways to thought. I wrap them tightly around me. Me and my words, oh, both safe from harm. If there's no leap, there's no chance to fall. But I don't have the same hope. I don't have the same skills, that's for sure. I can't sing like you, like you do. There was a shimmer, oh, some glimmer of light, and it woke in me a curiosity. And then you taught me to stand up straight and drop my jaw and just sing like I do. But I don't have the same hope. I don't have the same skills, no, that's for sure. I can't sing like you. Guess I'll just have to hope that it's enough to sing like I do. There you go. Delusican, thank you for the request. That's Little Pond.
Delusican said they could listen to that all day.
Oh, thank you so much. That's an awesome compliment. Blue, it's good to see you, buddy. Blue, I missed your Tuesday night shows live now because there's a sing thingy that I go to now in person. So I always miss your Tuesdays now. Yeah, that's when Blue Unicorn goes to do open mics, which are usually on Thursday nights. He calls them sing thingies when he live streams them. So I've been missing your Tuesday night shows, but I try to catch a little bit of the replay. Joni Toole, good to see you. Glad you caught us live.
Also, Delusican had asked if the hat was if that's the original shape of the hat.
No, it came kind of flat, and then at some point it was about, let me see, some point it was about like this.
Oh, yeah.
And then what happened is I set it upside down amongst my other hats, and my other hats were pushed against it. And so now it's like this.
It's got like a cowboy vibe.
Yeah. cats do what they want.
Yes. Independent.
I don't tell them what to do. They don't tell me what to do. We just hang out together.
Joni also complimented the colors.
Oh, Joni, Blue Unicorn. Can we give Blue Unicorn a wrench?
Yeah.
And can we give Joni a wrench?
Yeah.
Okay, so Blue Unicorn, we're going to give you a blue wrench. Drop your link so Joni Tool can connect with you. Joni, you will love Blue Unicorn. He's a phenomenal guitar player and a great singer and deliverer of joyfulness. I think I said all that right. Yes, you, Blue. Joni Tool will definitely check out your music.
Casper's here.
Kurt, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. So Joni, Blue will drop his link, but also we've given you a wrench, so you should be able to touch on other people's names, and it will say go to channel. So if you want to click on Blue or anybody else here, it'll say go to channel. You can go check them out.
Also, many thanks to Feisty Feather for the reminder for everyone to smash that like button.
Oh, good job.
And
there you go. I just did it.
Smashed it.
I smashed it.
And subscribe. Check your subscribe status. And I just realized my mic was down. So yeah, check your subscribe status if you haven't yet.
So I'm going to skip the next song just because there's an aspect of it that is very, very similar. There's in the same key. There's a climb very similar to Little Pond.
Okay.
So I'm going to skip that. But also, I just realized, yeah, there we go.
Loud bird. Can you hear that bird?
Yeah. It's the bird is applauding. There's a bird outside that's applauding. I think it's actually asking for me to play the line. It's coming up, buddy.
They do like the line.
Got all these.
So is this your new song about your new daughter?
Yes. So I've got, I think it's 60 songs that we do on YouTube.
It's got to be 70 at this point because it was 60 last year.
Okay. Well then, yeah. So I don't know how many songs, but we got a bunch. But there's still, I don't know, 5 to maybe 10 that I still need to stick lyrics out for so I don't mess them up. This is one of them. This is a brand new song-ish. Because there's about 5 other brand new songs in the last couple weeks. This is called North Star, and it is a sequel song. It's the continuation where we're checking back in with the daughter from the song Gentle Waves. I write probably the equivalent of once a week. What happens is whenever I sit down, I usually write about 3 to 5 songs, and then I just have to pick which ones of them are worth working on a little bit. When I was a younger man, I used to write about 10 songs a week, but I would only keep about 2 of them. So we are somewhere in the thousands. These days I'll go back and look at all my old songs. When I started doing YouTube, I just started new. I just started doing all new songs. I just didn't look back at any of my old songs. Keeps telling me not to read the chat while I'm playing, but then I miss important things like Sandy Kirk is cold and she needs a coat. This is a long intro, huh?
That's good. Nice.
He spent his nights drawing up maps of the sky, so he'd always know where he was. Some one day so would I. Mornings he'd quiz me, you gotta know where you are by the stars. Constellations over coffee, just a father and his daughter for hours. Now I'm lost at sea, and I can't find the North Star. Nobody knows the weight of the anchor that's keeping me here. It's not pulling me down, no, I'm not going under. I just can't move from the space that I'm in, and I fear it's forever. He always said I could find my way home by the stars, but I don't recognize the sky that I'm under tonight. I stood and watched as he sailed away one final time. Been lost ever since, standing alone on this shoreline. Like I'm lost at sea, and I can't find the North Star. Nobody knows the weight of the anchor that's keeping me here. It's not pulling me down, no, I'm not going under. I just can't move from the space that I'm in, and I fear it's forever. He always said I could find my way home by the stars, but I don't recognize the sky that I'm under tonight. Thank you for moving the grate.
You're welcome.
Maria is the best production team that you could have. Not only does she drop the song titles over here and have this up here, and then put my email up there sometimes, and then put other things here and stuff over here. There's usually like a square thing over there. She does all that, and then she adjusts the lights as well. And we got a tip jar, and we got a QR code, and we got information. But then also there's this grate that we put in front of the fireplace here that I have a tendency to back up and kick. So mid-song, she just comes along and moves it. She puts on the Martin cam at the appropriate time.
Sometimes I do it
And then she...
naked. So not naked. I'm not naked.
Did you just say naked?
I just mean like the camera.
It's not that hot yet.
I do it with however I need to make it happen. I make it happen.
Sometimes you leave it on the big screen is what you're saying. And,
Yeah,
and then you
camera,
just
yeah.
sneak down as low as you can get.
I like, what do they call it? Soldier crawl? Soldier crawl?
I don't know.
Is that the word?
I have no idea.
You never heard that term?
Mm-mm.
Soldier crawl?
No.
Feel free, if anyone's in the chat that knows what I'm talking about, that like wiggle on the ground thing. I thought it was called soldier crawl. It's like,
Alright.
I dust the floor with my t-shirt. It's essentially.
There you go.
2 in 1. Keeping it clean.
Oh my god.
Alright, I will take off this stuff now that you're done.
Oh, Kurt, I believe it's Pendar. I think Pendar actually knits the blankets for the giraffe. So what happens is Willow leaves here. Willow, so people that don't know what we're talking about, Willow, right here. Willow the giraffe. She leaves here. She stops off to see Pendar real quick. Pendar gives her a nice little blankie. And then she heads on up to Axe and Nacho, and she hangs out with Axe and Nacho, and they put her to bed with the little blankie, and they give her some snacks for me, and then they send her home in the morning. That's how that works. There you go. I used to be worried that Willow the giraffe was more famous than I was on my own channel, but I don't have to worry about that anymore because now also Maria is more famous than me on my own channel.
I'm not even on screen.
Coming in third on your own channel is not. It's not that bad. It's People pop in and they'll be like, you know, if we're outside or somewhere, they'll be like, "Where's Willow? Where's the giraffe?" Like, I'm here. I hear some songs. And then if they don't hear Maria for like 2 songs, they're like, "Is Maria even there? Why are we even spending our time?"
Thanks, everybody. It feels
Hang out with Maria and the giraffe.
it feels so good to be loved.
Program and move on. If you're looking for something to justify or pacify you, you're looking for flaws. When an ideal machine shouldn't need you, you program and move on. And it goes to bed when you sing, and it never tries to color outside the lines that you've drawn. Thoughts, where did you draw the lines? Where did you draw the lines? Where did you draw the lines? Thanks. I always enjoy all the different places I can go with songs. You don't have to play them the same way each time. You can make dynamic adjustments. You can change the lengths of things. It's kind of fun to play around with.
We got we're looking forward to an email from Porch Fest. They messaged me just now and said sent us an email about update for our stuff.
Nice. Perhaps they have chosen. Yeah, so anyone that was not here earlier, we announced that I will be playing at a Porch Festival here in New Jersey. And I believe they are choosing... Can you mute me for 1 second so I can just cough this thing out?
I can mute you.
There you go.
In 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to turn my mic on, and I'll leave your mic off. They can still hear you a little bit, but they can hear me more. Hi, everybody. The birds have stopped. I think they're out to dinner. Ready?
I think so.
All right. There we go.
I'm
You need a little honey in your tea?
No, I'm noticing year after year I have slightly more allergies. I never had allergies until it was maybe 10 years ago. I started noticing like very slight allergies, and now I have lots of allergies.
Boo.
So yeah, I mean it could just be the specific trees that are around us or something. Eyes get itchy, throat gets a little.
It's because of. The term is botanical sexism. That's why you have allergies right now, everybody. Gonna spread that around.
Yeah. Jorge, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here.
Pookie wants to go to dinner. Pookie, take us to dinner with you. I'm vegetarian, though, if that matters.
I'm sure there's plenty for you to eat. Where are you going, Pookie? If you could tell us what you're going to have for dinner by emoji, Pookie, that would be great. Well, you can't say what you want all the time. There's a line that you can't cross. Well, I guess that you can, but there's a cost. Are you willing to pay? Are you willing to pay? Well, nothing that's sweet has come from your tongue in a while. I miss your smile. Now your words so violently flung in the air, like you're waving a gun, like you're waving a gun. I know you know too. Rocking a hard place, gonna miss your face, but I'll do what I've gotta do. Well, you can't say what you want all the time. There's a line that you can't cross. Well, I guess that you can, but there's a cost. Are you willing to pay? So sweet, so fill it up for free, but it ain't free. Costing you me. I'm gonna take that again because I'm reading Kurt's. I'm reading Kurt's. I saw gluten free and I was like, what's he talking about? Kurt is having a gluten-free chili dog and bacon patty melt topped off with 2 sunny side eggs and more cheese with some hot sauce. I'll take that aside from the hot sauce, but that sounds awesome, Kurt.
Well, you can't.
That's why Maria tells me not to read the chat, because then I'm like, well, that sounds more fun than what I'm doing. Well, you can't only say what you want all the time. There's a line that you can't cross. Well, I guess that you can, but there's a cost. Are you willing to pay something so sweet? It's offered up for free. Oh, but it ain't free if it's costing you me. And you best believe that I know you I saw what looked like delicious food, and I needed to read it. And that's after just earlier in the set I talked about forgetting lyrics because I wasn't focused on the story of the song. And then some of the songs that I play so often that I don't always think about the origins anymore. I'm sitting here reading the chat, and Maria always tells me, "Stop reading the chat."
I just want you to pay attention to the
Maria
task
will
at hand.
sometimes send me a message that pops up and that says, "Stop reading the chat." So I see it in front of me, and then I read that, and I'm like, "Oh, all right. Stop reading the chat." Feel the heat upon my face. I can feel the cold ground through my feet. Everything I have turning to ash as I watch on in disbelief. There's no running back inside to choose what will survive. I will be thankful for my life a little later on. See the lights up on the brick. Through the smoke it's getting thicker, flashing red and blue, but I don't see you. And there's no running back inside to choose who will survive. I will be thankful for my life a little later on. Monday morning comes, I was overwhelmed. Before the morning bell, my friends gathered around. They all want to know what happened back inside. I can't look them in the eye, 'cause I don't really know. It all went down so fast, in minutes it was done. Recounting smudged and blurred to what I recall and what I was told. But here it goes. I could hear the shouting down below, calling everyone to get outside. I couldn't make it to the stairs, there was too much smoke. I could smell the burning carpet fibers, the taste of charcoal in my throat. They called me to my window to jump, oh, to jump. I pushed through broken glass, now I'm sitting on the edge of that old window pane, one with all the peeling paint. I feel the heat upon my back and the cold out on my face. I know all this will take a leap of faith. Evening, Ozark. Good to see you, buddy. Just another day alone with my thoughts, insecure with a head full of doubt, wasting time, arguing with myself. No one else here to blame. Would be the point of that anyway? I blame no one else for the state that I'm in. I know it's all my fault. I didn't try hard enough to be heard, but it's only words. It's only words. It's only words. Myself down before anyone can. Oh, but what good does that do? What I hope for me, what I hope for you, is we all get to a point of showing more love to ourselves. No one else for the state that I'm in. I know it's all my fault. But I'll bring a new light into the room, and I'll shine all the love from my heart. I'm not broken by these words, 'cause they're only words. They're only words. They're only words.
I didn't want to applaud because that was so pretty. I don't want to like break the, like after like a really good movie, there's like that kind of want to be with it moment. As I talk over the kind of want to be with it moment. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, thank you very much, though. I appreciate the sentiment.
Thank you for your compassion.
Can you do me the biggest favor?
I can do you all the biggest favors.
Somebody drank all my coffee.
Oh no! I'll fix that for you right quick. and you want more?
Yes, please.
Is there anything else that I can get for you?
So not only does sometimes I walk off camera to go fill up my coffee, and she always says, "What did you do that for? I can fill it up." Thanks, Ozark. Appreciate that. And thank you all for your applauses and your applesauce. Blue, I appreciate your applesauce. And for coming and hanging out all the time and listening to us just laugh at each other and play some original music. It's greatly appreciated. And I know there's a lot of stuff always going on, so there's plenty of other places that you could be watching things, listening to things. Thank you. So we're very grateful that you spend your time here with us. Hi, Justine. Don't eat the blue applesauce. At the start of the day, I had everything that I needed. Bag full of food, a jug filling up in the rain. Reappeared, I dried all my clothes on the line. One pair of pants, 2 shirts full of holes in these boots. At the front gate, I bartered my bread for passage. Up to the porch where they took all the food I had gathered. Walked through the door that they called Heaven's Gate, there I stumbled. I was taken aback, there was no one keeping score. Ooh, is it any wonder why this whole world falls apart? I slipped out the back door with a handful of no questions answered. Speak till I ran out of anger. If tired, left hungry, all I got left is this jug of water. If you noticed before, this little hole here in the bottom. Is it any wonder why this whole world falls apart? No questions, no answers. Nobody's keeping score at all. At the start of the day, I had everything that I needed. Do I chance it, telling everyone how I'm feeling, knowing full well what it might lead to? A whole lot of unwanted attention and questions I don't want to answer. Just wanted to get this off my chest. By the way the light falls, slipping slowly down the wall. I'd hope they'd say, we're glad you're with us. We all question our existence. Oh, from time to time. Said, do I listen to all those judges in the missions? When I just hope they'd say, we're glad you're with us. By the way the light falls, slipping slowly down the walls, to my need to be here. My morning song is always sung alone, to my need to be here. By the way the light falls, slipping slowly down the walls, to my need to be here. Chris Lane Sr., good to see you here, buddy. Everybody make sure to set your reminders to hang out on the happy hour tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern with Chris and Dom. Also make sure to set your reminders for tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern for Axe and Nacho. And Axe, if you want to drop that link. Chris, if you want to drop that link. Anybody else, if you have something coming up, feel free to drop the link here so people can connect with you.
That's fantastic. Did you see the real Justine?
I did not, because I did a good job that time.
No,
I didn't read the chat. I looked up, I saw Chris Lane Sr. was here, and I was like, don't read the chat. Just put your head back down and just be in the song. So
felt a little bit more present to the song with
yeah,
that.
yeah. So what did Justine say? What did I miss?
She's here.
Oh, yes. I said hello.
And you got a lot of applauses and development of voids, and that was real heavy metal that you got going on there with that song.
Oh, thanks.
And lots of fire and all the awesomeness. So, big thank you to everybody.
Yeah, greatly appreciate all the compliments, all the time spent, all of the. She's telling me to look at the camera. I'm trying to look at the tuner to tell me what note this is.
Well, you're thanking people. So.
You're right. Tuning can wait. Thank you all so much. We really do. We appreciate that you come here, that you spend your time with us on Sundays and Wednesdays, and every time I pop up on some other chat, you all seem to be there and be very supportive. We're thankful for all of that, for the time that you spend, for the kind words that you say, for the
chat activity.
Yeah, I love the conversations. I love the applause.
The comments after, folks leave comments on your videos.
Yeah, that's always fun too.
The thumbs ups, the shares.
Yeah, so thank you not just to all of you that are in the live chat. Thank you for all the people that watch that are not in the chat, whether you're lurking because you want to not be in the chat, or you're lurking because there are some people I know that are on devices that do not allow for chat. And also anyone watching on the replay, we thank you so much.
We really do. I'll put my mic box over here. I say we really do appreciate everybody that's here with us on the shows and throughout the week in between, and all the love that you show us on YouTube and on Facebook and in person, and all the texts for those of you that text us and send messenger notes. It really does mean a lot, and we're just so very grateful for your love and your support on a personal level and a musical level. So thank you.
Years go by, faster than you think. Me and Dale just driving around in that purple MG. Great Falls, Montana, parents' hometown. We were so much younger then, just dancing around. I'm a bit more gray, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingways got nothing on me. Like a mountain, sometimes you look back down. All the scaling I've done just to be here now. Takes a mountain of courage sometimes just to be yourself. I live my life 5 gallons at a time, I don't need nothing else. Yeah, I'm a bit more gray, yeah, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingways got nothing on me. On the piano, 100 years old. Rebuilt that wood and ivory, yeah, I turned it into gold. I'm a bit more gray, yeah, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingways got nothing on me. Yeah, I'm a bit more gray, yeah, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingways got nothing on me. I'm a bit more gray, yeah, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingways got nothing on me.
That was beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
Lovely. That was the D. Michael song.
Yeah, that was the other D. Michael song. Yep. Yeah, so all the lyrics in that song are pretty much things that D. Michael said in chats.
That's really cool. What a great life, too.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Riding on the vine, basil's going to seed. Seems everyone's got the time but me. The crack in the windshield just continues to spread. Flowers on the windowsill, old dead. Busted up rocking chair, to smelling good. A change in perspective, I'm in a better mood. Thanks so much. Lady Campion, good to see you. Hope your show went well. I always have to catch the replays for obvious reasons. I'm busy over here. But so far they've been going awesome. So hope tonight's went well as well.
Also, thanks Axe and Nacho for that awesome compliment. Very much appreciated.
Oh, wait a minute. That means I got to scroll back and check it out.
Oh, I pinned it. They said a true master of your craft, Mr. Song.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that, buddy.
Especially from other true masters of their craft.
I know Development of a Void really likes this song. He refers to it. Yeah, I think I just saw him a second ago. Yeah. He refers to this one as the song. So. Every time she steps up, she's told to get back in line. Every time she speaks out, she's told it's not the time. What change would ever come by waiting for someone else? Every time she turns up, she's told to bring it down. She refused to give in, believing we all can win. What greatness ever was easy for anyone to see. Everyone turns around at some point in their lives to take a look at and what do you do if what you find doesn't look like you? What reasons would you give for throwing greatness away? What changes would you make to hold greatness every day? Thanks, everybody.
Organic Flat Earth Prepper says they miss you.
Who's it? Oh!
You know who that is.
I didn't hear what you said, and then I saw it. Hey, Pete and Crystal, how you doing?
They said miss our power washing day.
That's coming up again. I gotta do it all by my lonesome now.
Aww.
Just stand out there by myself, just power washing. Good to see you, buddy. So we are going to play the song that I skipped earlier, Alabama. And then if there are any requests, we will take requests of original songs. Again, if you're new here, these are all original songs. Maria puts the titles up over yonder, and that's my jammy. It's like I'm like a fish. It's a shiny. Anytime I move this way, the light hits it, and I'm like, ooh,
shiny.
What's that shiny thing?
Well, it's funny because you also have a shiny.
I do. This is my shiny, and this is my jammy.
Which is shiny. Also.
They are both shiny.
What, isn't that a song? Shiny?
Yeah. Don't sing it. I'm sure there's copyright.
Wouldn't want to scare people away either.
Yes. So if you have a favorite Michael song, either that I haven't played tonight, or even if I have and you weren't here yet, feel free to drop it in the chat. We're gonna play Alabama now. This is Dom Torregrosa's favorite Michael song.
Oh, it's not Flames?
No, he said last night on his Music and Mayhem show, which if you missed it, check it out. Dom hurt his pinky, so last night, instead of doing his typical playing and singing of songs, he shared a bunch of videos. He let people request stuff, and then he played videos of all of his friends that he likes. And he said that this is his favorite Michael song. So his favorite two, I knew he liked this song. His favorite two have been Alabama and Flames on South Octagon. But he said this is his favorite. So this one's for Dom. It's also what Dom refers to as a sneaky ending. He enjoys my sneaking ending. I have at least 5 songs that end in a way where he's like, "What? Oh, it's done."
It's a good thing we know what you're talking about.
Oh. Were there any requests?
Oh, not that I see right now. So, if you have requested something and we didn't catch it, please request it again. And just a reminder, if you don't know the name of the song, that's totally fine. Do your best to guess. That is part of the fun. You can do it in noises or emoji or lyrics or themes. We accept all submissions.
Get the kids up and off to school. I wonder what he will do when we're all alone in our house and he's in one of those moods. I hate to say that I'm afraid. I don't want to sound like no fool, but everyone says if it's really that bad, what are you still there for? This is the man that I love, the father of my kids. We used to kiss and he'd hold me tight. He used to call me dear. Now I just wish that he'd leave me alone. Sad as it is, I've grown accustomed to how I live. And I pray that one day he'll return to me and say I'm sorry, dear, for the way I've been, oh, how I've been. And I promise to never again be mean. But you know how that goes. But you know how that goes. But you know how that goes. But you know how that And now I just wish that he'd leave me alone. As sad as it is, I've grown accustomed to how I live. And I still pray that one day you could turn to me. Say I'm sorry, dear, for the way I've been, oh, how I've been. And I promise to never again be mean. But you know how that goes. But you know how that goes. But you know how that goes. was my request of me.
We did get a request from Ozark.
Okay.
They knew the title of the song, but I will play the game. The song about the toll.
Ah. Gotcha. I like to play that game. It's fun.
Yeah. Read the chat again.
Me? Yeah, I'm reading the chat.
Yeah.
The Lusican has subbed up to Lady Campion in current news. It's, you know, I can't help it. Everybody's having a good time talking down here, so I wanna hang out too.
Uh-oh. Now you're an extrovert.
Only here when I feel like I'm by myself. Hear me out, I've got a plan. If you've got a few bucks for a few gallons of gas, we'll head down the expressway tonight. Pretend to throw some coins in the toll. We'll park where it's free by the apartments I know, and make our way to the boardwalk's edge and watch this hurricane roll in. Looks like a ghost hovering over the ocean, a moving darkness that's getting closer. And we should head home. Wind's picking up, it's raining sideways, lightning flashes over big waves. I felt so small beneath the power of nature. I know we should head home. We should head home. You said let's go down and get closer, take our shoes off and put our feet in the water. We can make a run for the car once the storm is upon us. Soaking wet, no regrets on the drive home when we're so quiet. Story to tell when the round both our brains. That time we outran a hurricane. It looks like a ghost hovering over the ocean, a moving darkness that's getting closer. I know we should head home. Wind's picking up, it's raining sideways, lightning flashes over big waves. I felt so small beneath the power of nature. I know we should head home. We should head home.
Lovely.
Yeah, thanks for the request, Ozark. Appreciate that.
Chris Lane put a request in. He said the song with the thing about the thing. So I'm thinking either the
I
song.
played that one tonight already.
Oh.
That's a certain way, Chris. I played that. That's the one with the thing. Chris, do you have a second? Do you have a second descriptive term? Well, I'll wait 15 seconds for the YouTube delay.
Ozark said, "I love this tune. Thank you." And Delusican said, "What a song, man! This is great."
Aw, thank you so much.
Yeah. And Development of a Void reports that buffaloes run straight into a storm.
Oh yeah, they ain't scared of nothing.
I wouldn't if I was a buffalo. I'd be like, "Come at me, bro."
All right, I'm gonna. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that greatly, buddy.
I'm gonna say the one about the tree or the one about the bottle.
All right. The cool thing is, you say the one about the tree. I've got a bunch to pick from there, but I'm gonna do this one. This one's about a tree.
This was the one I was thinking
of. Early morning, I'm awake. Coffee on a campfire grate. I look up and wait till little bits of sun are peeking through the canopy. Then I'm off to work, trading places chained to the trunk, saving this bark from their bite. They got all the money, but we got the fight. Does it take a lot? Does it take all that you've got to hold it all together? Is that your best shot? Now you feel stuck in this spot for what feels like forever. Let it run around your nose. Destined for bigger things. You look so close to every tree. You miss out on the forest. Does it hurt your heart that you're doing the parts that no one seems to value? You gave up your lot, put yourself in harm's way, hoping to leave the world a better place. A better place. But everyone around you knows you're destined for bigger things. Back up and maybe you'll see that you have grown the forest. At the end of the day, next shift arrives and I am unchained. Back to the campfire grate. Another day, and it's all still the same. Early morning, I'm awake. Another cup of coffee, the whole world is at stake. I look up and wait till little bits of sun are peeking through the canopy. Peeking through the canopy. Thanks. Anything else? I'll go for another like 10 minutes or so. What? Did you request something else?
Well, that was my one request. Yeah. Let me just take a look at the sheet here.
Can you all hear how squeaky my capo is?
Yeah, what's up? Is it
No.
used well?
I mean, it's only
You can't hear it.
26 years old.
26? Really?
Yeah.
Do they even make capos like that anymore?
Yeah.
Is it antique?
Because look,
Vintage.
here's a new one. This one's 1 year old.
Is that made from the same material?
Hear how silent that is?
Recycled
It's
bottles.
like smooth, yeah. So after 26 years, you gotta either buy another capo or oil it, I guess.
But well, I mentioned Daring Escape before is a good one. Pancake Song's a good one.
Cool. Well, I moved down for the bottle song. I'll do all the YouTubey things real quick. If you all are enjoying what you're watching, be sure to hit the little thumbs up thing that you like it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying it.
If you are subscribed, make sure you are still subscribed.
Yes. And this goes for everybody here live right now, everybody that is watching the replay as well. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And stop on back and catch us live. If you're not catching us live right now, catch us live next time. Our next one is Sunday at noon, 12 noon Eastern. We'll be playing for about an hour, and then every Sunday at noon, and first and third Wednesdays. All original songs, titles.
I'm getting there.
Email. QR code.
There's so much happening.
Tip jar.
There's so much happening. Titles. Live Wednesdays. Sundays. No, Sundays. Wednesdays. You're good. Yeah, here. Oh my god. Seriously. OBS needs to get their act straight.
You did it. You got them all in.
Songwriting sessions.
Oh, songwriting session. I forgot one. Yes, it was quite daring to jump from that height. The falling is the best part. Oh, the best part of your life. Till you hit the bottom when it all suddenly paused. If you had hit the ground running, there'd be endless applause. But you just hit the bottle, and anyone is around, constantly hoping to change. So this song is about, a lot of my songs are story songs. They're not directly about me. So for this song, I envisioned this kid who liked to jump his bike over stuff and swing out of trees, and he loved the attention that he got for doing it. Sometimes he would get hurt, but most of the time he'd be okay. And then he grew up to be a stuntman, so all he ever knew how to do was all these dangerous tricks. And then what happened is he got really, really injured, and he couldn't do the one thing that he thought he was meant to do anymore. He couldn't be a stuntman anymore. Then he fell into drinking real heavy and wondering if it was all worth it. You gotta have big decisions to make, what to do. It's kind of how I write songs. I just kind of find a story and a character, and then I get into those characters. Cry me a river, oh, just build a bridge. This is the hard part, I don't know why, it just is. Make amends with your demons as a means to an end. If you can forgive your worst parts, you'll be flying again. Put away the bottle. No one's around to make sense of your reasons. what you put in. Lord Spike Protein, good to see you here, buddy.
That humming was awesome.
Okay, thanks.
You don't normally hum on stuff.
Okay.
Right?
So add humming. Got it.
Yeah, add humming.
Taking notes.
And hummus. Add hummus too. We'll have to add hummus to the songs list.
Yeah. All right, one more song before I sign off. What would you like it to be?
Pancakes. Oh, pancakes. Want to do pancakes?
I mean, I'll play it because you asked for it.
No, well, let's do something else then. I was in the middle of saying pancakes.
Oh, okay.
And then I was going to say...
Ah, I can play another song that has pancakes in it.
What? 2 pancake songs?
Yeah.
Or another different... Yeah. Pancakes and pajamas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm playing pretend.
I'm playing pretend. What's that called? The P's?
Alliteration?
No, when you're singing that. Spit words. All those spit words.
Plosives?
Yeah, that's the word.
Plosives.
Plosives. Then it also starts with the E. Can anyone guess what this song is before I put the title up?
I can. What do I win if I get it right?
Bananas.
Nice. This song's called Hide and Seek. I just want some bananas. Pancakes, pajamas, playing pretend. We traveled the world. Airplane, sofa, couch, cushion, raft. We'd play all day. Then you'd whisper to me that I was here, that I was real, that I was yours, and that I would never be alone. But that only lasted so long. Barely counted to 10, you were gone. Sometimes the game would go on for days. I was always the one you left behind for someone more fun. I was a silent burden you carried. Don't think you told anyone that I was here, that I was real, that I was yours, and that I was all alone. But that only lasted so long. Barely counted to 10, you were gone. Sometimes the game just goes on. I can still smell the nicotine on all of your clothes. Finally brought in the half-empty bottle you left on the lawn. The label scratched off, your lipstick smeared on. Your robe on the floor next to your phone. In it, pictures of a life that I've never known.
That was last year's NPR Tiny Desk entry song. And for those of you who haven't seen it, this year's Tiny Desk contest entry was The Line, for which Michael and I made a video. And it is one of the very few times you will see MichaelSongs not standing up. Because he is a...
We don't even refer to it as sitting here. We refer to it as
not standing.
That's how often I do it. We refer to it as not standing.
It's true.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. We appreciate it greatly. Your time that you come and listen. We thank you, all of those that are in the chat, having conversations and talking to us and applauding. We thank you for all of the thumbs up, for all of the comments that you leave on our channel and on our live streams and videos. And
sharing us out.
Yeah. Lord Spike, I was on a normal sized desk, but it was, I entered last year and this year I entered the NPR Tiny Desk contest. Last year I stood near a desk, this year I sat on a desk, same desk.
It was a tiny desk. You're a giant.
I'm a giant.
Maybe you're small. I don't know the ratio.
It depends on who you compare me to. I mean, I'm 14 feet tall. How tall? What's normal?
That's true. That's why Will is actual life size behind you.
Yeah, that's full height giraffe. I'm slightly taller than a full height giraffe.
That's just a window. It's not a photo. Window. That's actually Willow. She hangs out with you and walks away after the show.
Yep. That's about it. So again, thank you all for spending your Wednesdays with us. We do this all original songs here that I write. First and third Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern every month. Sundays at 12 noon Eastern every single week.
Which is our next one.
Yeah, we pop up on all the other shows whenever we're capable of. I'm trying to get back to that a little bit now. I had to take a bit of a physical hiatus from that, but we're doing a bit more of that now soon. And I'm going to be playing at Morristown, New Jersey's Porch Fest on May 18th. I'll be on somebody's porch somewhere playing to the crowd. So that will be fun. Thank you all for being here. I think that's all I got, right? Yeah. Tip jar, songwriting sessions, clickety things, QR codes, stuff, emails. She's gonna have it down so quick that probably the next time I go to say it, she's gonna go, and they're just all gonna fly faster than I can see.
I have so many things that so many things to click on, but basically there is a magical portal link in the chat if you're interested. It's pinned, and it goes to all of these things. It goes to the songwriting sessions. It goes to the tip jar. It goes to our contact form if you want to sign up on our email list or send us a message or let us know what Facebook profile you have or Twitter account.
Do I have any of those things?
No, but we can look at other people's and connect with them that way. So
okay, cool.
There's a magical portal of all of the things. That's it.
Thank you so much. And before we sign off, just a nice little round of applause for all of you hanging out in the live chat. And also, I'll give some love to Maria for all the fantastic work that she always does here. I get to just stand here and perform and play songs during our live streams. And while I'm up here, she's doing a whole heck of a lot of work. So I thank you for it.
Aww.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you all. And 11 p.m. tonight, Axe and Nacho. Stop on by.
Cool. And send me some of them chocolate-covered bananas.
Oh, there's chocolate-covered bananas happening?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can do that too. I'll do that for you at some point.
Oh,
you want,
that's what I'm talking about. See, that's how you
Now, the question is, do you do full-sized chocolate banana covered, or do you do, like, I like when you slice little pieces and then cover those?
So it's kind of like Kit Kats. Right, it's kind of like Kit Kats. That's why big cats don't work. The smaller Kit Kats work because the ratio of chocolate to cat is better. So you gotta have sliced bananas. Yeah, that's what I'm
talking about. Yeah, get a little. All right, we'll do that.
I'm glad we agree on that. It's a good thing we're married.
All right. It is. And okay, before I sign off. I keep saying I'm going to sign off and then I think of other things. Our 10th wedding anniversary is coming up on May 14th. It will be our 10th anniversary.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah. So we have a live stream the following day on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So I think we're going to make it a little bit of a special live stream. So instead of just me playing songs. We're going to share some photos and some videos and talk about our wedding. We got married in New Zealand. We rented an RV and drove around the South Island of New Zealand for 9 days and got married, just the two of us. So maybe we'll share some of those pictures, talk about our 10 years together, and play some songs. And we will do a premiere video of Because of You, which some people have seen, because Chad Freeman has the exclusive rights to playing that song currently, that video. But we'll premiere it that night.
That sounds
That's it.
great.
All right, this time that's for real. All I got. Sunshine Archer.
Oh, Sunshine Archer's here.
So
Wait,
that's
does that mean pole vault's coming?
it doesn't necessarily mean some.
No.
You know,
Okay.
not everyone is attached at the hip 24/7.
What?
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much again. We appreciate you.
Hope to see you on Sunday. Bye, everybody. Hey y'all, we're still here. We're on chat, so go ahead, ask questions if you need to.